Hello, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to create goals while you're in quarantine. Before we start, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and hit the like button. It helps so much. So grateful for that already. You know, the mission is to help 1 million women by 2020, and it helps more than you could even know. So today I'm talking about how to set goals while you're in quarantine. I get it. I see so many people just like falling into the trap of like frying their brains. Even a lot of my clients who are working from home, high paying jobs, like really smart, intelligent people are like, oh, I'm so bored. I'm like eating and I'm going on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I have never been busier in my life. I thrive from having a schedule. I thrive from feeling productive. I for sure, like, I'm not like, oh, like a psycho energizer bunny, like 100 hours a day. I'm not going to push. If I need a break, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch a little bit of Friends and take a break. However, humans, we're built to adapt and we're so strong and we're here. We grow, we heal, we learn. Our freaking stomach makes new linings. Like we were meant to grow. Even a 90-year-old is still growing every day because their body is just completely healing itself. New stomach lining, new cells, right? So we're meant to be growing. There's not one person that would be more fulfilled if they sat on the freaking couch all day and fried their brains and ate shit and watched trash and read trash. Never in a million years is that person going to be more fulfilled than the woman who is taking action, who is embodied, who is productive, who feels proud of herself. It's just, you can't be on both sides of the fence. I love it when people are like, I want to be a leader and I want to, help people, but I don't want to let go of my past. I'm like, well, not going to happen. So I'm going to give you the 3 steps that are so simple, so fucking easy, that are going to totally help you to create goals and set a schedule while you're in quarantine. So step number 1 is be honest. I have talked to so many women this week who are lying to themselves. So when they come to me for help, and I, teach them, I'm like, okay, I can teach you how to get out of your head and into your body. What do you need help with? They're just fucking lying. And you can't fool me. You can't fake energy. I know when a woman does not have her shit together, when she's insecure and when she's settling. It doesn't even matter if she says all the perfect things. You can't fool me. I know.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
So the first thing that you have to do to be able to successfully set goals, even if it's tiny ones like freaking vacuuming or maybe a huge giant one like a fucking Iron Man, you have to be honest about where you are and what you have. Because if you're telling yourself that everything is organized and I am totally setting and reaching my goals and I'm doing amazing when you're fucking sucking and you're lazy, then there's a huge gap and there's a disconnection between where you are and what you have. So your ass is way down there and what you want is way up here, and you're telling yourself that you're just a tiny little bit away, then you never have the motivation to change if you tell yourself it's okay. If you are accepting the dog shit and settling and lying to yourself, there is no room for growth. Dude, I love finding like, oh, this is not serving me right now. I don't lie to myself and I'm like, oh, Lani, you're so perfect and you're so amazing and you're doing so good. There's no fucking room for growth. That would be delusional. I'm not perfect. I don't have everything that, like, I want to help 1 million women. So I'm not going to tell myself, oh, okay, basically you want to help 1 million women, just stay where I can't. No, like, I'm not stopping until I help 1 million women. That's the hunger. Like, that's the most incredible humans in the world talk about, the hunger. So be honest, take an honest check-in. Like, if your goal is that you want to, lose the baby weight, and take an honest check-in. Like, are you working out? How overweight are you? Are you using food as a coping mechanism? Are you super fucking lazy in the mornings when you can get up and go for a run, but instead you scroll on your phone? Because what will not serve you and what will never ever get you to that goal is wanting to lose baby weight, hating your body, being miserable, and being lazy and telling yourself that you're not lazy, that you're not that far from your goal and everything's fine. Horrible, horrible recipe. So be honest with yourself. Step 1. Step 2 is clarity. Now I have my notebook with me like at all times. I just have it with me to show you today. But I'm going to inspire you to get a fucking notebook. Get a notebook. I literally I'm like, oh, this idea, that idea, this. Like, I have so many amazing goals that I reach every fucking day. And it's very clear. So if I just woke up and was like, oh my God, I have to serve like hundreds of clients a day. And then I have to like do some content, and then like, I guess I should like work out. If I had no clarity, I wouldn't get anything done. So I have full clarity. So what we're gonna do with you is in your notebook that you're gonna get, your freaking Lani notebook, like your badass notebook, we are going to set, I love threes, so I like to set things in threes. We're gonna set 3 goals that you want to achieve in a month. So a month from you watch this video, it's not like half-ass and be lazy. So let's commit, right? So 3 goals that you would like to accomplish in 1 month. And then we're gonna pull it back and go, okay, so if I want those 3 goals, like I know the road where I need to go, I know where my destination is. Now I'm gonna pull it back and set a goal for the next week. So set a goal that you can reach in the next 7 days. So if your goal is I wanna run 5 miles in a month, I have 30 days, I wanna run 5 miles, and that sounds awesome. Then you would pull it back and be like, okay, so my goal for the next 7 days is to wake up and do like 4 20-minute runs or 4 15-minute runs or a yoga class and 3 runs. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to run 5 miles, and then you've just sat on your ass and have no clarity. You need a roadmap. You need to know how you're going to get there, or you're never going to get there. Or say your goal is like, okay, well, I want to, in 30 days, I want to have meditated 25 mornings in the next 30 days. Well, then you pull it back and go, what's my goal for the next week, for the next 7 days? Okay, I'm going to meditate the next 7 mornings in a row. And so we're creating momentum. We're setting you up for success, because it would be like ridiculous to be like, oh, you haven't ran in 10 years. Well, your goal for like should be to run 3 hours every day for the next like 2 weeks. That's not going to happen. You're setting yourself up for failure. This is what most people do. They pick these ridiculous goals in such a short period of time to set themselves up for failure, because they can't do it anyway. And it's like, dude, it's still fucking awesome if you're meditating like the next 7 mornings, even if it's for 5 minutes, or if you do get up and go for a run, you're not failing because you can't hit the 5 miles in the next 7 days. So when we have the clarity and we set a goal, then we can work backwards, and then it's not so overwhelming, because it's not just like, oh my God, I'm so fat and lazy and my fucking knees hurt and I can't even fucking run 5 miles. It's like, okay, so like walk, get off your ass and walk. And so I really want you to like get your freaking notebook, write it down, and get your clarity. And the third step is to start today. I know that I had somebody actually go, duh. And I'm like, do you have everything you want? She's like, no. I'm like, is your energy where you want it to be? She's like, no. I'm like, is your finances where you want it to be? No. Your intimate relationships? No. I'm like, you're saying duh, but you haven't fucking started. That is like the epitome, right? Take it back to freaking step number 1 about be honest. Like, you can't say I know if you haven't done shit and you haven't reached any goals and you're literally just being super lazy and letting quarantine fly by. I've taken this on as a gift, and I'm like, rad, I'm going to come out so much better and stronger. I just did a podcast with one of my clients, Morgan, and she's like, oh my God, I'm fucking beast mode. Like, I'm going to come out of quarantine so much stronger. My fitness teachers are going to be like, what the hell happened to her? This is our mindset. We are using this time as a gift, and we are accomplishing things that we've never done. I am busier than I've ever been. I'm doing shit that I've never done before. So it is a gift. But to say duh or I know when you don't have everything you want and you can't even reach basic fucking goals like run 5 miles or meditate for 30 days in a row, then don't duh me. You don't know. Okay? So we're going to start today. So taking it from step number 2, we have set your monthly goal. Now we have 3 goals. They could be, cleaning your closet, anything you fucking want it to be. Just set a goal that makes you feel proud. We've worked it back to what we're going to do like for the next 7 days. And now we're going to pull it back to starting today. And we're going to choose something that we can do right now, that we can take immediate action with, so we get immediate results and immediate momentum. Not I'm going to start tomorrow. You know the bitch that always says I'm going to start my diet on Monday? Does she ever start? No, she never starts. So we're not going to do the tomorrow, mañana, Monday. Not going to happen. You're never going to do it, which is why you're watching this video. So we're going to start now. You want different results? You got to try something new. You want something new? You've got to change. So we're going to start now. So you're going to choose one thing, and you're going to break it down from the 7-day goal that you can do right now. If it's meditation that you want to do for the next 30, put a meditation on right after this. I have some free ones on YouTube. If it's running, get off your ass, put your freaking tennis shoes on, and at least get out for a walk. Anybody can do that. So we're actually going to start. Now in your journal, I want you to get your journal out, take a pause this video, go get your journal. I'm going to have you list out. So this is what I do every morning when I'm starting my morning. I bet that I have so many more things on my to-do list. I am a fucking machine. I have so many clients. I have 3 different tiered programs. I do a free workshop on the weekends. I do podcasts. I do 2 YouTube videos. I do Instagram. I just joined TikTok. I do Facebook. Like, I get it. I coach. I got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I work out, so I get it. I have shit to do. And if I, again, just woke up without the clarity in step 2 and was like, oh my God, I have like 100, I would feel so overwhelmed. So what I do every morning is I do my priorities. So again, we're just going to keep it at 3 so we can start off successful. I want you to write down your 3 priorities for the day. So we know, like, we can't, because we always avoid the shit that we have to do, right? It's like anything to avoid. It's like, seriously, I have seen women do the craziest fucking shit and make the craziest drama to literally avoid. I'm like, you literally have one job. You know that, right? You have one job. And you have just gone full drama queen on me, full fucking crazy pants, full stage 5 clinger, full psycho, and you have made up the craziest drama and made up like all this crazy shit and all these problems, and you're over here spinning yourself like, losing your mind like a psycho, totally struggling, got yourself all worked up and crying, but you could have just woken up and done your one thing and we could both be happy right now instead of just me being happy. It's such a trip. So the 3 priorities that you have for the day: wake up, start your morning, get those crystal clear, and then I always also write the 3 things that would make today great. And I'm not going to write like, I'm going to fucking get discovered and then I'm going to be on I'm going to be discovered in a movie and then me and Tony Robbins and Gary Vee and Wim Hof and Bethany Hamilton and Adriana Lima are all going to star in a movie like that. No, I'm very clear on what I know that I can control, what's going to be great. I do stretch myself and set goals, but I'm not in fucking fantasy land being like, I can only be happy if I win the lottery. That's retarded. It's like Titanic, dude. Make your own luck.
A real man makes his own luck, Archie.
I make my own luck. I make my own happiness. I show up. I'm not sitting back like a lazy a-hole and expecting everybody to, all these magical fairies to come around and like burn my calories for me and like write my content for me and coach my clients for me. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm doing it. So your top 3 priorities, this is step 3. And 3 things that would make today great. And then what I want you to do in the comments is, because I've had you identify what you're going to do right now, so you know for sure that that's going to get you to the woman you're becoming. So you know that this thing that you're going to do right when this video ends is going to help you reach that goal that you've set with me. You promise no half-assing in a month. So I want you to write that in the comments so we can all support and share. You also have a way higher chance of actually doing it instead of being like a little hider and a sissy and just like, watching the YouTube video and being like, yeah, sure, I'm going to listen. And then like never freaking doing anything about it. So when we say it out loud and declare it and we like say, I'm going to do it now, it actually just, humans don't want to look stupid. So you like have way more of a chance of pulling the trigger and following through and getting it done. So let me know in the comments what you're going to do right now to reach your goal in a month, and let's kick some ass. So I am doing a free workshop. It is amazing. It's live, it's free, it's online. And it's epic. It's literally gonna be the most incredible thing that you've done in your self-love and healing journey up to this year. I have heard so many women say, I've done all the work, 20 years, and this free workshop has given me more help than all the freaking programs I've done. So I'm here to blow your mind. I'm here to just completely help you rise up and be the woman that I know you deserve to be. The link is in the description, so sign up for that now. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, again, hit the bell icon. I do videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I got all the energy and I got my priorities straight because I'm freaking reaching my goals while I'm in quarantine. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you need more videos, go ahead and check out my other videos on how to thrive in quarantine, because I'm using this time as a gift and an opportunity for spiritual growth. We totally can do that. Thank you for listening. Have an amazing day. Chat soon. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.